Welcome back to Music Club. This is Emma Jackson from Radio Lewis, where the music matters. Today's playlist is based on a recent trip to Holbox Island in Mexico, on the northern coast. It's a compilation of music of all the people that I met on my trip, and this first track was recommended by Letitia.
Cascabeles al viento van girando al compás del sutil movimiento de la brisa al cantar estos versos celosos de la lluvia y el mar que cubrieron el tiempo de encanto tropical. Salvaje, caminando aprendí que con poco equipaje puedo andar por ahí y llegar a lugares y contar lo que soy. Soy montaña, soy valle y del río mi voz. Soy América hermana, Cañamande y Andil. Tengo sangre mulata y mi tierra es así. Poesía ancestral, orgullosa gitana, de encanto tropical. Encanto tropical, tiene el color de la mañana. Encanto tropical, bajo la sombra del palmar. Encanto tropical, dulce misterio que me atrapa. Encanto tropical, entre recuerdos de agua y sal. Violenta de una ola nací, de corales y flores la piel me vestí, en mi pelo el aroma que dejó el cafetal va perfumando el cielo de mi tierra natal. Soy América hermana, selva, playa y raíz, una voz libertaria que no sabe morir. No lo puedo ocultar porque llevo en el alma encanto tropical. Encanto tropical, tiene el color de la mañana. Encanto tropical, bajo la sombra del palmar. Encanto tropical, dulce misterio que me atrapa. Encanto tropical, entre recuerdos de agua y sal. Y es así que recuerdo mi paisaje ideal. Y aunque me vaya lejos, no me pienso olvidar de la verde montaña, de la flor y el palmar, porque llevo en el alma encanto tropical.
Oh, what a beautiful voice. That was Monsieur Perrine and Encanto Tropical. And what a great start to my Mexican mix. And thank you, Letitia. She's from Argentina and one of the many fantastic people from Casa, las Tortugas. This next track was recommended by Danny from Montreal in Canada.
faudrait voir, faut qu'on y goûte des méandres au creux des reins. Tout ira bien. Le vent l'emportera. Dans message à la grande ours, la trajectoire de la course, l'instantané de velours, même s'il sert à rien. Le vent l'emportera. Tout disparaîtra. Le vent nous portera. Caresser la mitraille, cette plaie qui nous tiraille, le palais des autres jours, hier et demain. Le vent les portera. Dans l'atmosphère, des taxis pour les galaxies aimantatiques l'ennui. Le vent l'emportera. Tout disparaîtra. Le vent nous portera. Ce parfum de nos années mortes, ce qui peut frapper à ta porte, l'infinité de destins en opposant, et qu'est-ce qu'on en retient? Le vent l'emportera. Pendant que la marée monte et que chacun fait ses comptes, j'emmène au creux de mon nom des poussières de toi. Le vent les portera. Tout disparaîtra. Le vent nous portera.
And that was Sophie Hall and singing Le vent nous portera. That was really atmospheric, beautiful, very soulful. Sophie Hall, singer-songwriter, film composer, multi-instrumentalist, currently living in Berlin, and recommended by Danny from Montreal. I hope you enjoyed that, Danny. The next track is Gracias a la Vida by Chavela, Vargas. This was recommended by Angie. I have to thank Angie because she orchestrated the whole list pretty much for me, passing a bit of paper between friends, asking them for their recommendation. Something that reminds me of home. There's a lot of people on the island who are travelling in and out or working there or backpacking. So it's a real mixture of tracks, all of which are new to me, apart from a couple that are from an American couple. So this next track is Gracias a la Vida.
Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me dio dos luceros que cuando los abro perfecto distingo lo negro del blanco. Y en el alto cielo, su fondo estrellado, y en las multitudes la mujer que yo amo. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me ha dado el oído que en todo su ancho graba noche y día, grillos y canarios, martillos, turbinas, ladrillos, chubascos y la voz tan tierna de mi bien amada. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me ha dado el sonido y el abecedario, con él la palabra que pienso y declaro, padre, amigo, hermano, irnos alumbrando la gruta del alma de aquella que amo. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me ha dado la risa, me ha dado el llanto, así yo distingo dicha de quebranto, los dos materiales que forman mi canto y el canto de ustedes, que es mi propio canto y el canto de todos, que es mi propio canto. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto.
I absolutely love that. That was Chavela Vargas, born in Costa Rica, Mexican singer. She's especially known for her rendition of Mexican rancheras, but she's also recognised for her contribution to other genres of popular Latin American music. She sounded familiar to me, and that's probably because Pedro Almodovar is a big fan, and I'm a big fan of him and his films. He describes her as, hails her as the haunting performance and the rough voice of tenderness. So, all good. Thank you, Angie. This next track is for Rob the Vet from Baltimore, Maryland. We love you, Rob. And this is your favourite, Mr. Peter Gabriel and Salisbury Hill.
Climbing up on Salisbury Hill, I could see the city light. Wind was blowing, time stood still. Eagle flew out of the night. in silence I resigned. My friends would think I was a nut, turning water into wine. Open doors would soon be shut. So I went from day to day. My life was in a rut, till I thought of what I'd say, which connection I should cut. I was feeling part of the scenery. I walked right out of the machinery. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Hey, he said, grab your things, I'm gonna take you home. Hey, back home. When illusions in a net, I'm never where I wanna be. And liberty she pirouette, when I think that I am free. Watch my empty silhouette, who close their eyes but still can see. No one taught them etiquette. I will show another me. Today I don't need a replacement. I tell them what the smile on my face meant. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Hey, I said, you can keep my things, they come to take me home.
Salisbury Hill by Peter Gabriel. That was his debut single, having left the progressive rock band Genesis. He wrote the song about a spiritual experience at the top of Salisbury Hill in Somerset. Anybody that's been to Glastonbury Festival can relate to that. We're going to head back to Mexico now to Los Aguas. This album appears quite a few times on this playlist. This track's called Tranquilo y Tropical. I just use this opportunity to apologise for all of my Mexican, Spanish and any language really, pronunciations. Enjoy. How cool is that? That is Los Aguas. That's Los Aguas. Aguas. They're a jungle reggae tropical mix of 11 musicians from Jalapa, Mexico, formed in 2005, and that was a Stiffy's choice from Argentina. And we're moving on to Carolina Morachi's choice now. She's from Barcelona in España. And this is El Caribilla Funk and Julieta Lechemiso. Apologies for pronunciation.
Los fines de semana solíamos juntos hacer nuestro ritual de los domingos. Juanita, chismosa e indecente, parecía un noticiero, eso decía la gente. Vengo pegado con agua de Yemayá, pa' que te cure, Juanita, de eso que te hace mal. Vengo pegado con agua de Yemayá, pa' que te cure, Juanita, de eso que te hace mal. Ritual de cama pagano e inmoral, de nuestra vida es una intimidad. Juanita, esa vieja chismosa que siempre entra sin avisar, oye, eso nadie se lo goza. Vengo pegado con agua de Yemayá, pa' que te cure, Juanita, de eso que te hace mal. Vengo pegado con agua de Yemayá, pa' que te cure, Juanita, de eso que te hace mal. Para, pa, pa. Mucho tiempo y mucha memoria para saberse tanta historia. Vengo pegado con agua de Yemayá, pa' que te cure, Juanita, de eso que te hace mal. Vengo pegado con agua de Yemayá, pa' que te cure, Juanita, de eso que te hace mal. Vengo pegado con agua de Yemayá, pa' que te cure, Juanita, de eso que te hace mal. Vengo pegado con agua de
What a cool little jive that is. That's El Caribe Funk, an exotic fusion of salsa, funk and Caribbean music, which I think sums up that little island, Holbox, halfway between Cuba and Mexico, very near to the Caribbean, very near to lots of places, but kind of in the middle of nowhere at the same time. Lovely, isolated, secret little paradise. So El Caribe Funk, salsa, funk, Caribbean. It's a really interesting rhythm and expressive, intense, full of colour, full of feeling, and very much, I think, describes that sort of area and the people that I met. Moving on swiftly to the next choice. This has been recommended by Carolina Moriachi from Barcelona, España. This is La Cumbia de Mole by Lily Downs.
Cuentan que en Oaxaca se toma el mezcal con café. Cuentan que en Oaxaca se toma el mezcal con café. Dicen que la hierba le cura la mala fe. Dicen que la hierba le cura la mala fe. A mí me gusta el mole, que soledad me va a moler. A mí me gusta el mole, que soledad me va a moler.
Cuentan que en Oaxaca con agua es de chocolate. Dicen que en la fiesta torito se ha de quemar. Dicen que en la fiesta torito se ha de quemar. Para el que haga su manda por la pasión de soledad. Para el que haga su manda por la pasión de soledad. Mi querida soledad me va a guisar un molito por el cielo de Monterrey. De noche sueño contigo, mi querida soledad. Me va a guisar un molito por el cielo de Monterrey. De noche sueño contigo, mi querida soledad. Me va a guisar un molito por el cielo de Monterrey. De noche sueño contigo, mi querida soledad.
Anna Lini Downs Sanchez. She's a Mexican singer-songwriter and actress. And she plays traditional and popular Mexican music in a Latin rock style. And that was for Leticia from Argentina.
o sol beijando o mar. Chimbalaê, toda vez que ele vai repousar. Chimbalaê, quando vejo o sol beijando o mar. Chimbalaê, toda vez que ele vai repousar. Natureza, deusa do viver, a beleza pura do nascer. Uma flor brilhando à luz do sol, pescador entre o mar e o anzol. Pensamento tão livre quanto o céu. Imagina um barco de papel indo embora pra não mais voltar, tendo como guia manjar. Chimbalaê, quando vejo o sol beijando o mar. Chimbalaê, toda vez que ele vai repousar. Chimbalaê, quando vejo o sol beijando o mar. Chimbalaê, toda vez que ele vai repousar. Quanto tempo leva pra aprender que uma flor tem que dar ao nascer? Essa flor brilhando à luz do sol, pescador entre o mar e o anzol. Chimbalaê, quando vejo o sol beijando o mar. Chimbalaê, toda vez que ele vai repousar. Chimbalaê, quando vejo o sol beijando o mar. Chimbalaê, toda vez que ele vai repousar. Ser capitã desse mundo, poder rodar sem fronteiras, viver um ano em segundos, não achar sonhos besteira, me encantar com um livro que fale sobre vaidade, quando mentir for preciso, poder falar a verdade. Chimbalaê, quando vejo o sol beijando o mar. Chimbalaê, toda vez que ele vai repousar. Chimbalaê, quando vejo o sol beijando o mar. Chimbalaê, toda vez que ele vai repousar. Chimbalaê, quando vejo o sol beijando o mar. Chimbalaê, toda vez que ele vai repousar. Chimbalaê, quando vejo o sol beijando o mar. Chimbalaê, toda vez que ele vai repousar.
And that was Maria Gadu, who is a Brazilian singer, songwriter and guitarist. She's been nominated twice for a Latin Grammy Award. She released her first album in 2009, self-titled Maria Gadu, and that single you just heard, Chimbalaê, became a #1 hit in Italy during the summer of 2011. This next track is for Sandy from Baltimore, Maryland. We love you, Sandy. This is Led Zeppelin and Tangerine.
Measuring the summer's day, I only find it slips away to grey. The hours they bring me pain. Tangerine, tangerine, living reflections from a dream. I was her love, she was my queen, and now 1,000 years between. Thinking how it used to be. Does she still remember times like these? To think of us again, and I do.
That was Tangerine by Led Zeppelin for Sandy. We're all a big fan of Sandy. And still to come up on the show, we have Marcise Griffiths and Natalia Lafourcade and Chantra Visatito, and another track from Las Aguas. At least I can half say that one. So the next track is Don't Let Me Down by Maria Griffiths, and it's from the album Play Me Sweet and Nice.
It does. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. And if somebody loved me like you do me, oh, yes, it do me. Oh, yes, it do. That he really done me. Oh, yes, he done me. He done me good. I guess nobody ever really done me till he done me. He done me good.
And that was Maria Griffiths, and that was my choice. I heard that track on the way to Holbox and thought, ooh, yeah, that's just the vibe I want for my holiday. Maria Griffiths was traditionally dominated in the reggae, in a genre traditionally dominated by male artists. Maria Griffiths is the best known and most influential woman in the history of reggae, an ally to Bob Marley, before embracing the electronic bass sounds of dancehall and funk in the 80s. Got there in the end. I really like this next track. This is, again, another recommendation by Letitia. Thank you, Letitia. And it's a woman called Natalia Lafourcade, and the track's called Hasta La Riaz, released in 2015.
Cruzando ríos, andando selvas, amando el sol. Cada día sigo sacando espinas de lo profundo del corazón. En la noche noche sigo encendiendo sueños para limpiar con el humo sagrado cada recuerdo. Cuando escriba tu nombre en la arena blanca con fondo azul, cuando mire el cielo en la forma cruel de una nube gris, aparezcas tú. Una tarde subo una alta loma, mire el pasado, sabrás que no te he olvidado. Yo te llevo dentro hasta la raíz, y por más que crezca vas a estar aquí. Aunque yo me oculte tras la montaña y encuentre un campo lleno de caña, no habrá manera, mi rayo de luna, que tú te vayas. Oh, oh, pienso que cada instante sobrevivido al caminar, y cada segundo de incertidumbre, cada momento de no saber, son la clave exacta de ese tejido que ando cargando bajo la piel. Así te protejo, aquí sigues dentro. Yo te llevo dentro hasta la raíz, y por más que crezca vas a estar aquí. Aunque yo me oculte tras la montaña y encuentre un campo lleno de caña, no habrá manera, mi rayo de luna, que tú te vayas, que tú te vayas. Yo te llevo dentro hasta la raíz, y por más que crezca vas a estar aquí. Aunque yo me oculte tras la montaña y encuentre un campo lleno de caña, no habrá manera, mi rayo de luna, que tú te vayas, que tú te vayas. Oh, oh, yo te llevo dentro hasta la raíz, y por más que crezca vas a estar aquí. Aunque yo me oculte tras la montaña, encuentro un campo lleno de caña, no habrá manera, mi rayo de luna, que tú te vayas.
That was Maria Natalie Lafocarda Silva, Mexican pop rock singer and songwriter. Incidentally, if you can't understand a word I'm saying, which is quite possible, all the information is on the Radio Lewis website. The album cover will pop up with the name of the album and the artist, etc. All of that info is there. So if you're enjoying any of these Mexican medleys, you know where to find them. This next track is called Jardins by Chancha Piersetio.
Estrofa 1.
Un jardín comienza con una semilla y una visión alimentada con la luz del sol. Sigue así, amor mío, sigue así. Llega todo alrededor, tu sueño.
and that was Pedro Canal, better known as his stage name Chancha Viercicarto, producer, DJ, remixer and composer from Greater Buenos Aires, Argentina. Fusing electronic and cumbian music, made really cool kind of mixed. We're almost at the end of Music Club for this week. I hope you've enjoyed my Mexican medley, and I look forward to seeing you next week for the Christmas special. This final track is the last track from the most played album on the playlist this week, Los Aguas Aguas. This is called Conchondo, from the album Easy and Tropical, released in 2009. Have a great week. Thank you, people of Holbox. See you next week, everybody.
Porque tus besos prefirieron los míos. Tampoco pude explicar por qué tu cuerpo reaccionó con el mío. Sentía como el calor aumentaba por tu corazón que se desbordaba con dirección a mi cama. Ay, mamita, dámelo. Te vi y no era de dolor, te oí gritar y tu pupila reventó. Agitas la respiración, me vas mojando con el sudor de la madrugada. No seas desesperada, que ahora quiero habitación. Me vas mojando con el sudor de la madrugada. No seas desesperada, que ahora quiero gozar yo. Así era.